So it is currently 7:52 in the UK, and I just finished reading this book. This is When the Day Comes by Gabrielle Meyer, and I spoke about this book in one of my recent videos, and I said I was looking forward to reading it, and I specifically said that it piqued my interest, but I've come to say that it did not just pique my interest, but it also satisfied. It satisfied my interest. Honestly, I don't know what I was expecting from a Christian romance novel, but it was not just a Christian romance book. It was a historical fiction that was beautifully and thoughtfully written. The writer of this book understands her onions. First of all, I thought I was going into a Christian romance novel, so I didn't think much of it, but this was a proper historical fiction, and I did not know that I was going to enjoy historical books, but the way this particular book was written, it was genuinely interesting. This book is filled with a lot of different themes on parenting, love, faith, trust in God, perseverance, long suffering, war. Like, there are varying themes in the book, but it was very well interwoven. Like, at some point I would stop and I would just close the book and just ponder. Like, I would be in deep thoughts. The book made me to go into reflection, especially about my Christian life. I was like, eh? Every single page, there was not a boring chapter. With every single chapter that you went to, the story just kept developing and developing and developing. At some points I would gasp. At some points I cannot tell you the amount of times I stopped this book and I just took a deep sigh, because it was just unfolding and unfolding and unfolding. It was so beautifully written. I can't even emphasize that. I also love the fact that the book had stories that interplayed Christian disciplines within it. Like, as a Christian reading the book, I learned a lot of things about faith, long suffering, perseverance, joy, trusting God. I don't know. I don't have words almost. I really do not have words, but it's a truly, truly impactful book. It taught me as a Christian that we are all God's children, equally and genuinely, fully, completely loved by God. It taught me about forgiveness, genuine, true forgiveness. It also taught me that, honestly, God's plan is greater than our plan. Our mindset, our view of the world, our comprehension of our surroundings is so limited, it's so minute, it's so small compared to all the things that God is saying and God is aware of concerning our lives. And sometimes we fixate and we hold on to this thing and we hold on to a certain idea of what we want our lives to look like, and God is like, my child, just relax. Just relax. But really and truly, I learned about God's love again in this book. God truly, truly loves us. Truly loves us. Another thing that I learned in this book is, when it comes to parenting, God is very intentional about giving his children to us as parents. Like, he does not play. He just doesn't. We cannot manhandle his children. We cannot treat them anyhow. Like, we have to be really careful about these souls that God puts into our steward or into our care, and we just act like, it's just, but really and truly, it's not all that. Like, he's very, very intentional about it. And I'm saying this from a place of someone that hopes to be a mom one day. But the truth is that God is not just looking at it like, oh, this girl wants to be a mom, let me make her a mom. Is she ready to be a mom? Does she know what it takes? Is she able to train a child in the way that I want that child to go? Is she able to teach that child biblical values? Is she able to bring up that child in the way of God? Is she able to commit that child to a lifestyle that they would live for years to come? Is she able to build in that child discipline and consecration that would help them stand boldly in today's society? There's so many questions we need to sit down with ourselves and answer. And I don't know, the parents in this book, I learned a lot from them. And I could go on and on about the lessons I learned from this book. I just think, if you're out there, you're a Christian, you read books, I think you should add this to your library. It's honestly, Gabrielle Meyer, well done. Another thing I found out about this book is that it's actually a series. So it's the first book in the Timeless series, and trust me, I'll be getting the other books, because I hear there are about 6 books and I cannot wait to get into them. The interesting thing is that it's not like a continuation of the story. Every book has a different story, different characters, so I'm looking forward to it. This was so good. Like, you would not have imagined the ending of this book. Get into it. It's so beautiful.